Hey there, Sagittarius. Welcome to your reading for the week of May 13th. This week is going to be a little bit shorter than usual, but I have a little bit of a time crunch this month. You have this skunk spirit, says know your worth. You have this frog spirit, it says clear out the clutter. It's an amazing time for clearing out the clutter, getting rid of excess stuff in your life. This goes for people, places, and things. So I would say everything, right? Anything you can do to clean it up would be a really, really good idea. The reason I have a time crunch is because I'm moving. I'm actually traveling, moving, and then traveling again this month. So a little bit of a crazy month for me. But, the interesting thing is that I got rid of everything I own, basically. And, with the exception of this setup right here. And, I feel like I've been about 10 times more productive than I normally would be. And, you can call me crazy or whatever, but, sometimes I think that, clearing out the clutter, it frees up a bunch of energy and then you're like more productive or whatever. So, I've seen it happen, right? You have this Eight of Pentacles and the Hierophant. They both wanted to come out together there at the beginning. The Eight of Pentacles is like the work that you're putting into something. We look at the Eight of Pentacles as a card of mastering your craft. He's mastering something there. And the Hierophant is the card of mastery. He is the master. He actually has 3 stages to his crown there, and they represent apprenticeship, initiation, apprenticeship, and mastery. So I feel for a lot of you that, this could be you mastering a craft or mastering something in your life. And, again, whatever that is, it could be a talent, gift, skill, or ability, or, pretty much anything else. But whatever it is, would be a good idea. By the way, my dog is here, so if you hear any weird noises, that is not me making those noises. That is the dog, just so you know. But anyway, I think this is pretty good. And again, you could be mastering a craft or like whatever you work on. You have the Queen of Swords as your crossing energy. The crossing energy can be what hurts you or helps you in a Celtic cross. And the Queen of Swords is about clarity or gaining clarity in your life. So I feel for a lot of you that you could be gaining clarity on things that you're working on and doing. Maybe there have been things in your life that aren't clear, because you have this card over here. It says your true feelings are masked. So if you're dealing with a person, maybe you're not sure how this person feels, but I don't know. I feel like someone's in love with you here, Sagittarius. It could be a Scorpio, because I almost just said Scorpio. And what I would also say is that for some of you, I actually don't feel like you know this person yet, or you just haven't met them yet. And so I feel like you're about to meet this person. Maybe you're not sure how they feel, but I don't think this is necessarily, it's not like them being mysterious. It's because you're like just meeting a person, right? So maybe it's just kind of like that initial, meeting a person stage where you're just not sure how they feel. And I feel like this person wants to marry you. So there you go. But, I feel that you will gain clarity. In the area of your thoughts, you have the Queen of Pentacles. I would say for the next 100 years, if you're still alive in 100 years, that you'll be thinking about your resources and how you can collect more resources. I really do feel we're going to see a lot of Sages making more money moving forward. I'm not saying it's going to be easy. It's not going to magically happen. But if you're putting work in to increase your resources, or if you're looking for better ways to be resourceful, then I feel there's going to be increase in your resources. You also have the King and Queen of Pentacles. I love these two as divine counterparts because they represent two people who really want to put the work in, two people who really want to make something successful and really want to make it happen. So I feel for a lot of you, you could be attracting like a new partner who really puts the work in, or who wants something permanent with the King of Pentacles here. It could be an earth sign as well. Or earth and water stand out to me. Aquarius stands out to me. That's it so far. We are going to clarify through, so we'll see what else comes up. But the King of Pentacles is showing up in your foundation, and this is a pretty good card to have in your foundation. I consider him to be a foundational card. He is on a very solid foundation, and he is like very financially secure. He has a lot of resources, and he's like making more money, or he's doing things to increase his money. So I feel for a lot of you that you're just kind of like focusing on your resources, making more money. The dog is distracting me because she's getting into things. Hey. But you have the Ten of Swords in your past here, and the Ten of Swords is about letting things go, and the Ten of Swords is kind of like a card of, releasing something. Ten of Swords says something in your life is dead, done, over with, and so I feel for a lot of you that, there could be things from your past that you're just releasing. This is a great card to have in your past because, again, it just says that you are releasing something from the past. Also in the past, you have this Golem card. It says a close friend acts on your behalf. So, again, for some of you, there could have been an ending because of a friend, but I actually feel this is like a good thing. It's like maybe a friend warned you about something or told you not to do something, and it kind of saved you a hassle in your life. I get that feeling for you. So again, It's coming up in the past. You're moving past it, plain and simple. In the very near future, you have the Four of Wands. The Four of Wands, of course, can represent marriage. It doesn't say you're going to like marry this person right now, but we have the King of Pentacles here going this way up to the Star, which is great. We have the King of Cups right here. So it does look to me like you could be meeting a person. And with this True Feelings Mask card, again, I feel like you're not exactly sure how this person feels about you, or maybe you're questioning it if you meet a new person. But I do feel that this person like literally could like want to marry you right away. I don't think they'll say that. They're not going to like creep you out. I feel like maybe you feel the same way as well, especially if you haven't met this person yet. And, you know, again, this could develop into a commitment quickly. I do also feel that you could be dealing with a person who's like very busy, and that could also be causing this feeling of like not sure like if this person is serious or whatever. So I would just try to understand that. On top of all that, the Four of Wands is a card of freedom, and I feel a lot of you could be setting yourself free from things in your life that steal your energy, or this could be a good thing as well. It's like you could be getting more financial freedom, which we also kind of see here. Again, you have this True Feelings Mask card. We've kind of already gone over it. I feel like you're just not sure maybe how a person feels about you, especially if you're going to meet a new person coming up in the future. And again, I kind of feel like this card is almost saying, you know, don't let this, kind of get you off track here, right? Like don't, I think the bad thing about this would be when we don't know and we start telling ourselves stories in our heads that aren't true. And I kind of feel this is saying, not just in love, but even with anything, right? We should get the facts. We should really pay attention to the evidence as well. And then we don't have to guess. But I definitely feel this card is saying, like, don't guess how things are going to work out. Make sure that you know. You have the Five of Swords in the area of your the next few months. Weirdly enough, a lot of people have had this card for this section of readings. And the Five of Swords, like winning at all cost. I do kind of feel like people maybe are more focused on winning right now. I don't really see this as a bad thing either. I kind of feel there is more of an energy of being able to win moving forward. So, again, is this really a bad thing? I would say no. I think you're just kind of like working on things and creating things that bring a bigger win into your life. And maybe you're not spending so much time, focusing on like family or friends or whatever. So of course, make sure to spend time with people who matter to you. But at the same time, I kind of feel you're just in this position of focusing on like where you can win in life. In the area of your closest relationships, you have the King of Cups. Again, I do feel this could be a new person coming in for you. I feel it's a person who is very emotionally available to you. Again, the King of Cups on the high vibration version of the King of Cups, he is very emotionally available, emotionally secure. He has deep emotions. He has more than enough love to give, all that other stuff. He's also sitting in choppy waters, but, he doesn't really care. So, this could be a person who is very, I look at the King of Cups, the most positive version of the King of Cups would be a person where they don't allow external factors to determine their life. They are like 110% in control of their own reality. And, that could be something that you notice about this person. Frankly, I think that is a very good trait, right? Finding a person who is perfectly in control of their life and who doesn't let, external factors affect them, that is definitely, the type of person that most people want. So, it seems to me like this person really doesn't care what's going on in the world necessarily. They're more focused on what they can control and bring, whatever they can bring into the world on their own. And that's what I feel this person does. You have the Star as in the area of your future feelings. Amazing, right? Could you ask for a better card? Probably not. So I feel like you're feeling pretty good. I feel like you're feeling supported. I also feel like you feel that you can rest. It's like, seems to me like you're getting to this place in life where you can take a break, you can rest, relax, recover, you can heal yourself and like all that stuff with the Star card. So I definitely feel there's like some healing going on here. You have the Moon as your outcome. Again, more, I think that maybe you just have to kind of more go with the flow. Not even just this week, but I would say for the rest of the month. The Moon is uncertainty, and that's really the word that I'm getting here off of the Moon, is that you might be uncertain about the way things are going. And so there might be a need for you to just kind of be more go with the flow, be more just kind of see how things go in different areas of your life. You might be feeling a little bit on edge, not like terribly, I don't think this is a bad thing, but I feel the on edge feeling could be because you're just not sure like how things are turning out in your life. You have this fork in the road card. You have a choice to make. I would move towards the Star. And the Star is like having a North Star. It's like whatever your big goal, wish, or dream is. And I feel that, really The fork in the road card basically says pick the new path. You're being presented, everything that you've been through is like the old path, and there's a new path that is being presented to you, and it looks really lucky to me. We'll see. With the Hierophant and the Queen of Swords, you have the High Priestess. So definitely a time to trust your intuition. I think, I have probably said this to you before. I think so. But I'm pretty sure that I've said to you that I feel your intuition is kind of like on fire right now. And, but maybe you're not used to it or whatever. And I do feel that this is really, really encouraging you to make sure that you trust your intuition, that you listen to your inner voice and, all that other good stuff. So, again, I would make sure that you're listening to your inner voice. And if you feel guided to do something, I would do it. This might be one of those months where you're more being guided. It's not so much like logical type of energy here, right? With the Queen of Pentacles, you have the Page of Pentacles. Definitely a new person. I feel that this could be communication, or you could be communicating with a new person this month. It could be an earth sign as well. I'm not sure if I said that, but you have a lot of earth here. So it could be a very earthy person, very grounded person. I also feel this is great for money. You could be getting some good news, like here and here. You could be getting good news about your finances, or this could be you learning new things. The Page of Pentacles is the card of studiousness. So he learns as much as he can about, whatever it is he wants to improve in his life. And we see a lot of learning here. I mean, even the Hierophant and the Eight of Pentacles are cards of mastering a craft or learning as you go. And I feel you're doing that. With the King of Pentacles, you have the Ten of Cups. Yep. That's amazing. Again, this person could be your Ten of Cups, happy home, happy family. Ten of Cups to me is fortune after difficulty. So I feel that there could be some major improvements for you this week and this month, the rest of the month, really. I'm about to do your mid-monthly reading as well, so we'll also see what comes up in that. But, it seems to me like you're making some big improvements. With the Ten of Swords, you have the Empress. The Empress is a card of abundance, and some of you, maybe you feel like you kind of have downgraded in life, but I kind of do feel Star would say that you're getting back to your Empress self. You're nurturing yourself, taking care of yourself. You're stepping back more into that, like, luxury type of energy, and that's what I would be doing. I would be surrounding yourself with like nice things. I would be taking care of yourself, pampering yourself, nurturing yourself, doing nice things for yourself, especially with these two right here. With the Four of Wands, you have the Six of Swords. I feel like you're heading right towards marriage, really. If you're moving on from a past connection, if you're getting into a new connection, this could definitely be a very solid love connection coming in for you. I also feel that a lot of you could be kind of crossing through a portal. You could be stepping into the next stage of your life, so to speak, especially with that Four of Wands. Four of Wands, again, is like a finish line card. So it says you're finishing up one stage, you're getting to the next. And again, this seems to be a very much like a fire sign energy that is going around right now. So, it doesn't necessarily surprise me. With the Five of Swords, you have the Wheel of Fortune. So fortune's turning in your favor. Again, like I said, this is your card, by the way, Sagittarius. This is you. And I feel that you are, I kind of said this, that you are more focused on yourself, but not like in a selfish way. I think that this is more in a good way. It's like you're more focused on your wins. And I feel like you're more focused on turning the wheel in your favor, and I think everybody should do this right now. I think that people should be more focused on themselves, as selfish as that sounds, but we're not talking about like an ego toxic way. We're talking about in a way that when you heal yourself, you heal the world, right? So I feel a lot of you could be doing that. With the King of Cups, you have the Six of Wands, and yes, I think you're attracting a winner here. Plain and simple. I think that this person has a lot of wins under their belt. I think this is a person who is very successful, who probably has a lot of victories. So, this person has the goods to back it up. I also feel that you could be winning, and the Six of Cups would be people around you noticing that you are winning more. This could also be, this is an amazing card to have in the area of your closest relationships. It really says that you could be attracting people who support you, who lift you up, who want to see you be successful. So that's good. With the Star, you have the Four of Cups. Yeah, this is pretty good too. I think that you are manifesting something that you want in your life. The Star can be like a wish, or it can be you wishing for something. The Four of Cups, he's trying to manifest something, but he's not quite getting there. But with the two together, it could really say that you are actually manifesting whatever it is that you have desired. And you can't beat this. With the Moon, you have the Sun. So there you go. Amazing, right? These two together, having the Sun and the Star together is like fame and fortune. But the sun is the best card in the tarot. Also, when we have the moon to the sun, it really tells me that you're leaving a moon period behind, like a period of a lack of clarity or not being sure where you're going in life. And the sun brings a lot of clarity into our lives. Like, it allows us to see things clearly. Pretty much every single reading I've done for this week, it seems to me like this week is a week of clarity collectively. You have this funnel card. It says period of frustration, lessons to be learned. I think that's this right here. All this. I think that you have been frustrated, like trying to make progress is what I'm hearing. So again, whatever, especially if you have like side projects or, if there's things that you've been trying to accomplish here with the Four of Wands, the Four of Wands can be like a project you're working on. And the Four of Wands represents the completion of a project, outside of love, of course. And I think there's been a lot of frustration, but you've learned a lot. You also have this financial pinch card. It's like always just enough, I think that's where you're at. You always have like just enough to support yourself, and I think you want more. But this reading definitely says you could be making more. You have this broom. It says new home, new attitude. We talked about this at the beginning, like literally cleaning up your environment could have a major impact on your productivity. You have this valley. It says deep personal strength and peace that assures success. I feel like you've developed a lot of inner peace. And you have this bull. It says, do not back down, show strength and fortitude. So there you go. I think you are accomplishing a lot here, Sag. This looks amazing. I love it. So thank you for being here and definitely enjoy your week.